we'll start with it from coach, and then we'll move to questions for the student athletes and end with questions for coach. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah, thanks for being here. What a great environment to play in. I think it's one of the top in the country. And so for our team and our program to experience that with an overwhelming crowd in the berm was awesome. Even despite the rain delay or lightning delay more so, it was a nice chance to reset, but proud of the group. We competed. I think the score doesn't reflect the game and how we competed. But overall, I thought we competed pretty hard and played well and, was one out away from playing the full 7.
Questions for the student athletes. Ethan, you want to start?
Yeah, whoever wants to take it. Just Peyton Burnham. What made her, a difficult pitcher to go against today?
I think that she hits all parts of the zones well. Has a nice rise, also drop, change up. So very difficult pitcher to face, but I thought we had really competitive at bats, and that's also a big momentum. Even after a big strikeout, but you go 3-2, 3-0, come back. That's a huge momentum changer. And Sadira starting the game off, and Eva following her up. That's a momentum shift. So I'm just glad we got to her and as quickly as we did.
Yeah, I agree. She locates very well, and she also has that changeup that throws you off speed. But yeah, it was just she threw well. Sorry, but yeah, she threw well, and we just attacked the zone. We took our hacks. We came here for a reason, and we're gonna make the most of it while we're here. So
yeah, I'd assume that environment you played in where does that stack up against where you've played your entire career? Was that the biggest crowd you've ever played in front of?
Yeah, definitely. Our coaches set us up early in the season playing against Georgia as well. So, even throughout our 4 years here, we've played in stadiums similar, but just with the crowd and the environment, it makes you proud also too that, you made it here, winning our conference championship and putting 4 classes in a position to experience this. There's nothing like it. So it's definitely a cool environment and definitely something really special to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kate, you made some just great defensive plays. I know you were defensive player of the year in your league. Just where'd you get that knack for such quick reactions from? Like, as if you always had that?
Grew up playing the game my whole life, so definitely something special. My dad and I always hit me reps, and just sorry, I'm getting a little emotional right now, but just always in the backyard together and teaching me different things. I definitely owe it all to him, but also owe it to the pitchers. Rolling some ground balls, keeping the ball in the park. That's what they're meant to do. So that's also a big part of it as well. I'm just glad I could help out and be there for them on the left side.
Fun fact, her grandfather played baseball at Fordham with Vin Scully.
Best friends with Vince Lombardi, too. Was an altar boy at his wedding. Lived downstairs from him.
Just for both of you, obviously, you live to see another day. You got another game tomorrow. What do y'all got to do between now and then to get ready for whoever you're going to play?
Same thing we've been doing. Recovery, stretching with our strength coach and our athletic trainer, just staying in. We're big staying in rhythm team. We're very superstitious, if you will. Ate Potbelly every single day last week at the tournament. So we're very much in rhythm team. So we're gonna do the same exact thing, prepare the same exact way, and don't treat any opponent different than we would any other in any other conference. Potbelly. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to get it out of me. I get it.
Literally five days in a row.
5 days in a row. Potbelly.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, guys.
Easy.
Go Rams.
Sweet. Yeah, there. Go back. Okay. You have to tell Bridget.
Questions for coach. Whenever you're ready, Ethan.
Yeah, Coach, just obviously you have the long history with Peyton's mother, and you've watched her grow up. But what was that kind of like, realizing that your team was about to face your good friend's daughter?
I called it probably about 4 days ago. I said, you're probably going to face Burnham, and so we prepped for her, did our video scout, did our prep work on Wednesday or whatever day it was for practice. I think it's a pretty special moment. Kendall and I have built a really good friendship through the years. So I think it's a full circle moment. I think you're just always appreciative of where you've come from and kind of the people that have been involved in your coaching career. And Kendall was certainly one of them that taught me a lot of things when I was a player at UNLV. And so to see, Peyton on the big stage and the success she's had, I kind of forced her into giving a hug through the line. And so super proud, and I'll hopefully get a chance to talk to Kendall and Jake after that. But yeah, pretty full circle moment. Makes me feel old though. Yeah.
To get this, out of the way, just playing in front of a crowd like that, how do you think that maybe helps, settle into this regional going into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it helps. You know, we were looking forward to the great experience and the atmosphere that Fayetteville provides and their fan base. I mean, Courtney has done a tremendous job on building a powerhouse program, you know, and so to be a part of that today in the environment and to hear, you know, calling the Hogs was pretty cool.
Just the rain delay. It seemed like you were pretty upset, maybe with how that was handled. What went down there?
Yeah, it sounds like AT&T. Good thing I'm a Verizon wireless girl, I guess, but sounds like AT&T. I just think it was more player safety, right? And maybe some miscommunication, but you know, they handled it as well as they could, and you know, it's all out of our control anyway. So I think it was a good reset for both teams.
Pretty quick delay. What did y'all do during that time?
I think we just hung out back here, played some hacky. I think the girls ate snacks again. We'd been there before, so you know, just kind of relaxed. And again, I think it was a good reset for us.
And then the last thing I have, just what was the difficulty of that Arkansas lineup? It seemed like really they produced up and down the lineup today.
Yeah, I think, you know, you almost have to pitch by committee. You know, they're one of the top offenses in the country. And so, you know, the goal is to keep the ball in the yard. But obviously, when you've got 4 kids in a row with double digit home runs, you know, it is tough, you know, and you can't get away with a mistake. I mean, Tiana Bell absolutely crushed that ball, which, you know, she's one of the best. So, you know, proud of Liv, though I thought she competed pretty well, and just, you know, it was time to kind of change the rhythm and change pitchers, and pretty cool for a freshman to come back in there and roll some ground balls. And, you know, of course, what, a couple inches of being foul right in the last one, but they're a tough offense, you know, so credit to them. And obviously they've incredibly talented coaching staff and the prep work that they do.
Any more questions for Coach?
All right.
Saw you and Courtney share a hug before the game. Obviously, y'all go way back. Just maybe what's it been like to come here and get to reunite with her? I know y'all played against each other seniors
In high school. Yeah, I mean, I think she said it yesterday in her interview too, but you know, when you've got a tight knit group of coaches, you know, you keep that circle tight. And especially I think as a female coaches, you want to keep that even tighter. But I think again, full circle moments, you always are appreciative of people that helped you along the journey. And she certainly is one of the most humble people, you know, out there. So I'm really grateful that we're here and, you know, being able to be a part of a great experience here. But I mean, Courtney's one of the best, and know Matt Michael forever and everything. So it's cool that all of us have stayed in the profession as long as we have.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Go Rams. You want to leave this here? Thank you.